Welcome to Spenelli Speaks. Hi, I'm Danny, and if you are new here, I hope you stick around and hit that subscribe button. You want to hit that notification bell as well so you always know when my videos are coming through and when they are most new to you. If you aren't new here and you've been around, you know what I do here on my channel, which is a bunch of different things, TBRs, wrap-ups. Those reorganizing bookshelves have been very fun lately. I filmed some of those today. But if you are familiar with Lauren from Lauren in the Books, you know she is hosting a cozy reading night tonight, which is January, what day are we on?
25th.
The 25th. So she's already done her cozy reading night. She, being in the UK, is on GMT time. So she is already fast asleep, done with cozy reading. But for Angelia and I, we just started. So it's about 7 p.m. Central Time. We live in the Midwest, and we are going to do some cozy reading. So we have our popcorn ready. We've made ourselves some tea. We put the dogs in the kennel, and we have our books ready for some reading. I myself am reading Abby Waxman's The Bookish Life of Nina Hill, and right now I'm on chapter 5, which is about 44 pages in, and I am really liking this, guys. It's super funny. The main character does remind me a little bit of the Eleanor Oliphant character, just for the kind of social awkwardness. But so far, I have laughed out loud a couple of times. And like I said, I'm only 44 pages in. So I thought, what better book to read on a cozy reading night, but something that I can laugh at. So I'll be reading that. Angelia, what will you be reading?
I'm gonna be reading Sky Key, an endgame novel. My book is quite the opposite of her book. My book is has a lot more mysteries in it, and the whole point of the book is to solve a puzzle to potentially save part of the world.
Whoa, opposites indeed. But I think no less will we have a good time. So we, like I said, have our popcorn ready. We have our tea ready. I have Ambient Worlds on our TV. And if you haven't joined Ambient Worlds, I'll share the link in my description. But she or they, I'm not quite sure, does I always just assume it's a she. But they do really great visuals with music that go along with it, so you can put it on when you're reading. What I really love is they have a lot of Harry Potter ones, which is really cool. So it's like a scene of like the Slytherin common room, or the Gryffindor common room, or Hogsmeade. One we're listening to right now is actually the Narnia kind of scenery one, so that one is what we're listening to right now, but we'll change it up because later on during our cozy reading we're going to be reading some Harry Potter and the Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. So we'll put the Harry Potter Ambient Worlds on during that time. But I think we probably should tuck in, have some tea, and get reading. Cheers.
Cheers.
It's time to do a puzzle. So we've gotten about an hour of reading in on our own separate books, and now we have got this really awesome book puzzle. So you can kind of see we have all the pieces laid out, and then this is what the actual puzzle looks like. So it is all book spines, and there's some gold in them, so that's pretty cool. So we're gonna get started on that project for the next hour and see how much we get done. So, yeah. So I wanted to give you a quick update about Cozy Reading Night. The last you saw us, we were doing a puzzle, and we probably got about 20 minutes into the puzzle, and we had all of the outer edges done. And then my brother called, and he currently lives in Germany, so I got an international phone call, and that was much more important than continuing our Cozy Reading Night. So since it was so late, I had Angelia go to bed, and then I talked to my brother for about an hour, which was the rest of Cozy Reading Night. And then I ended up actually reading a little bit more of my Bookish Life of Nina Hill. I'm really liking this book, like really, really, really liking it. It's literally makes me laugh out loud. And like yesterday I was laughing out loud, and Angelia, because we were reading together, she was like looking at me, and I couldn't even tell her what I was reading because it was so funny. They're like talking about dick pics and how penises are so embarrassing to talk about, but how they're like not good looking, and it's so funny because it's so true. And oh my gosh, it's just, I'll read a section in here. So one of the characters, she goes, "Yes, agreed, Vanessa, but at least you'd recognize it as a leg." She's referring to the fact that Nina mentioned, like, you would be just as mortified if there was a random leg on the floor, because she's saying if there was a dismembered penis on the floor, that they wouldn't know what it was. And then she goes, "If there was a disembodied penis, you wouldn't necessarily place it at once." Vanessa turned up her hands in exasperation. "I'm not sure what it is, but it's a single eye and it's staring at me, and it's too big to squash with a rolled up newspaper. Oh wait, hang on. It's starting to look familiar." So I was laughing, and it was like the whole, it was like 2 pages worth of this conversation, and I was laughing so hard. So I'm really liking this book so far. If I were to give it a rating right now, I would probably give it a 5. I'm very much enjoying it. I think the writing style is just perfect. The main character is a little Eleanor Olifanti, which I mentioned yesterday, but all in all, like, I'm really enjoying this story a lot. So that's been real fun. We also woke up this morning to find that my lovely dog, Dwight, ate one of the puzzle pieces. So real irritated about that. Live and let live. I don't know. So we'll have at least one piece that will be gone forever and look dorkish in my puzzle that I was hoping to put into a picture frame. But it is what it is. So I'm going to wrap it up there, guys. I have a ton of editing to do today, and to get you out some videos of what I've been up to this weekend. So I'm really excited about that. Sorry you didn't get the closing of that Cozy Reading Night, but it went in a different direction for us. So, but we had a lot of fun. It was nice to spend time together. I definitely think that's something that we need to do more of. And yeah, so until next time, guys, I hope you've hit that subscribe button. I hope you're hitting the notification bell, and I hope you're commenting below. I'd love to see what you guys are thinking, if you've read any of the books that we discussed. I know there are only 2, but you know what I mean. So till next time, guys, happy reading. Bye.